What am I watching here? And what have you just got out of there? And why have you got a camera in your fridge freezer? This isn't just your standard green bean mix. We've got your broad, your edamame, and your soya bean mix. What's the best thing about it? It's naturally high in folic acid. Unfortunately, for the next 2 weeks, the usual live segment of the show will not be featured. This week's episode is called How to Be Injured, a rough guide. I hope you enjoy.
Gordon was feeling grumpy.
This was making James cross. Why are you complaining all the time? Because I'm a big blue engine and I know everything. I shall complain whenever I want. You're just a small red engine with ideas above your station.
I'm not sure that was the sort of thing we were after. It was at this moment I realised, instead of finding an informative video about knees, I had instead accidentally clicked on a Gordon the Big Engine Best Moments montage. This was a big mistake, but rather than dwelling on my mistake, I once again set out on my mission to find the perfect video about knees and how to fix them.
Welcome to runner's knee. Now you've heard the term runner's knee. What the heck is that? How do you know if you have it? How common is it? How are you going to recognize it, fix it, and prevent it? That's what we're going to talk about right now.
Would you trust your knees with this man? Because I'm about to.
So to look at our knee here, there's several important things. The big bone is called the femur. The bone right here in the front is called the tibia. The smaller skinny bone is the fibula. And the kneecap is called the patella.
Or the J patella, eh?
And what happens in runner's knee is the undersurface of the kneecap gets really mad and it hurts a lot and aches in the front of the knee. Now if you look at the patella is what's called the sesamoid bone. It sits inside of a muscle tendon unit. So the quad muscle's up here, it turns into the quad tendon, and the quad tendon then turns into the patella, and off the bottom comes the patellar tendon. So what happens in patellofemoral knee pain or runner's knee is you get this chronic irritation underneath the kneecap, and that cartilage gets really angry.
Now I know you're thinking, what have I just watched? What have I learnt? Well, I'll tell you what you've just learnt from that man who assigned cartilage an emotion. What you've learnt is everything you'll ever need to know about knees, whether you realise it or not. And after watching that video, we're perhaps all closer to reaching enlightenment. But that doesn't matter. What matters for now is that I'm about to teach you everything that I've learnt from this man in a concise yet informative format. Here we go. So this is your knee. This is the J patella tendon. This is the femur. This is the femur. These are the quadriceps. You can't see those; they're invisible. So let's talk through what the problem is. These aren't necessary. The problem is you've got your femur. This femur, the J patella tendon, is very angry. That's because the femur here, is being mean to the J patella tendon, which makes it angry. Luckily, you've got your quadriceps. They're very happy at the moment, but they won't be if you don't sort this out. You see, the problem is the antagonist here is the femur. It's making the J patella tendon angry because it's being mean. What you've got to do is be nice to the femur, because if you're not nice to the femur, it'll carry on being mean to the patella tendon, which will in turn make the quadriceps going from happy to a little bit less happy. So what you've got to do is be nice. You've got to be nice to that to make it stop being mean to the J patella tendon. If you be nice to that, it'll stop being mean to that. That in turn will go from being angry to happy, which will also keep your quadriceps happy as well. So that's what I've learnt. If that's not helped you out, I'm afraid nothing will. That's it for this week. What that man did tell me is that it wasn't a good idea to be running for a few weeks. So Sunday Run Day will be back to its best soon. For now, I wish you all a happy Sunday Run Day and hope that you all get out there and do some running. Goodbye.